Council voted on a motion today to change the city's zoning ordinance when it comes to short-term rentals. One of the amendments involves how many short-term rentals can actually be in the city. WDSU reporter Eli Brand has concerns from residents as well as what's next for this hot-button issue all across New Orleans. Eli?
Well, that's right, Trevor. City Council has a lot of time. They have until March 23rd to finalize those changes, but a lot can change between now and then into what those changes could actually end up being. In the meantime, the public had a lot of time today to speak with councilors on what their many different opinions are.
So many have been impacted, negatively impacted from the over-proliferation.
We're tired of a city that prioritizes tourism and the small number of people who profit off of it over the hundreds of thousands of residents who live here and are just trying to keep our heads above water.
We spoke with a woman who depends on her short-term rental to make ends meet. She told council how any potential changes could affect her personally.
I have tax payments to pay, I have tuition for my children to pay, and it would probably actually have us reconsider living in Orleans Parish altogether.
Others say a multitude of STRs are keeping them from being able to peacefully live in their own neighborhoods. New Orleans City Councilman Joe Giarrusso says the goal is to take care of as many people as they can.
I think we're looking for that middle ground that tries to balance between these are residential neighborhoods, whether you're in Lakeview or Marigny or Bywater, and then also understanding that utilities have risen, assessments have risen, insurance costs have risen. So how do we balance all of these things to make sure neighborhoods remain neighborhoods and that we're not kicking people out too?
For this woman, she says she understands the complexity. She just hopes a way is found to keep her in business.
I really value living in a neighborhood like this, but I do understand the necessity to regulate, and I do see how commercial short-term rentals are negatively impacting our neighborhood with people coming and going. We do want a family neighborhood where kids can walk and run about, but I also need to be able to support my income and supplement my income to be able to afford to live in the city.
All right, so a few things to keep in mind in the meantime. There were actually a few amendments that were proposed by city councilmen that were pulled today after that public comment showing just how fluid this situation is. There are also 2 more meetings before that finalization vote on March the 23rd, the next one March 13th, the last one obviously on March 23rd. Public comment will be accepted at all of those, and in between now and then, any change to the city's zoning ordinance or to the city's code on these short-term rentals can be amended. For now, reporting live outside City Hall, I'm Eli Brand, WDSU News. Back to you.
All right, Eli, thank you. A lot of development.